Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, February 9, 2022. If you're not already so inclined, why not try your hand at expressing yourself through singing? Even if you're convinced that you can't hold a tune, you might be surprised at what happens if you just let yourself go. Feel silly singing out loud? Then be silly. Ham it up and have some fun with it. Even if you're tone deaf, you'll have a great time, and that sort of feeling is infectious. Ingenious new techniques for making money grow may come your way today, and while you're not one to jump into anything, you are certainly likely to give these ideas some serious thought. Take care to go only for those that are totally upfront, with no hidden sides. Your passion for delving into new professional fields is surpassed today only by your romantic passions. Plan a seductive evening with a love partner. It'll be a night to remember. You may feel a bit weighed down today, and perhaps a bit more reserved than usual. Someone may be raining on your parade, but do not let it get you down. Work with the conservative, grounded energy of the day and use it to get things done. You have got your hands full with many different tasks, so sit down and bring them to completion. Calm your nervous system and bring balance to your frantic emotions. Quit the caffeine. Your sign is particularly inspired by and sensitive to crisis situations. But what that means is that you cannot stand to see other people suffer, but sometimes even you suffer, because you don't allow yourself to do the things you like best, and the things that help you to feel fulfilled as a person. Why don't you think about going easier on yourself, just for today? Try it. You might like it. Loved, adored, pampered as a family, you will blossom like a flower. Be sure to give as much as you get, or your loved ones will get frustrated, and trouble will arise. Some of your friends might try to drag you into a risky business, a precarious association. Before giving your consent, study the situation from every angle. Know how to say no. Your closest relationships are a little wobbly right now, but you can get them back on track if you're willing to spend the time and energy you know they need. Slow down a little and check in with the right people. Adapt your behavior to the circumstances and keep your cool. You have a sentimental side that can sometimes be triggered by listening to old music. Today you could hear songs on the radio or play an old CD and find yourself transported back to earlier times in your life. You could experience a real mixture of emotions as part of this. In some ways, you might long for those earlier times, and yet it was also a tough period for you. The doldrums are over and it's time to pick up the pace. Come out of your nest in full regalia today, and be proud of what you have to offer to the world. Be courageous in your dealings with others, and take the time to express yourself fully in a creative manner. The bigger the smile you wear, the farther you will go in just about every situation you encounter. This day is sure to see you getting a great deal accomplished. And with your go-get-em nature, this will suit you just fine. The essence of this day will give you the energy and focus you need. Along with this, organization and concentration are sure to be enhanced as well. Let this day work to your advantage by getting to the tasks that await you. The time will probably fly by for you. Be sure you don't wind up working into the night. Save some energy for tomorrow. Having the moon in your work sector during the dwarf planet series last full day here is a chance to squeeze as much out of these final hours as possible. Ceres had left last July, not to return for another 4 years, but she retrograded back in just before Christmas, with a chance to revisit your needs and priorities on the job front just as things are about to take off here and on the income front. The moon brings a chance to become more emotionally engaged and connected as you focus on your needs and priorities in terms of job satisfaction and a sense of purpose. In between the moon's departure from your romantic sector yesterday and its return to your relationship sector tomorrow, the focus is more on looking back over the last few days. With a lot of focus on your relationships from tomorrow, there is a chance to first hold on to and nurture the romantically charged lunar vibes of the last few days and a sense of confidence and anticipation this has left you with. Your tarot reading for today. Death, the Fool and the Empress. The cards show the possibility of forming a new couple in February 2022. The man with whom it will be possible has already been around you for a long time. His feelings are sincere and he might be the right one for you. His intentions are positive and he is a loving and caring person. Neither of you need this new couple at the moment. Neither of you are emotionally unhappy, and it is this that will allow this possible couple to have a healthy basis. You will be able to flourish in a life together with him. At the same time, you will be able to preserve your independence because you will be free to continue your life as you wish. Each of you will be able to have external activities without either of you seeing it as a problem or feeling jealous. A good balance that will normally mean you start on good foundations. The result will be a couple that can last, close and strong. The cards show that this new couple is not a foregone conclusion, however. Even if the person has many qualities, your life together will not necessarily be easy from the start. There will probably be an adjustment period during which your two strong personalities will have to get to know each other and learn to live together. The cards do not say that you have to form this new couple, they just say there will be a possibility. It's up to you to do it or not, depending on your current situation. The moon glides into the sign of Capricorn today, making it a reflective time to assess life and make decisions about the best way to move forward. Uranus, retrograde in Taurus, and the healing centaur Chiron, retrograde in Aries, connect with the moon, which creates an intuitive perspective giving us the opportunity to implement growth and change in our lives. In order to get started on your path, it's important to take steps to heal from past trauma. The caveat is that this might be uncomfortable and awkward, especially given the Chiron retrograde is making a tense and fraught aspect with the Capricorn moon. Some emotions will be triggered from this lunar energy, making us want to run away and hide. Instead of ignoring or avoiding problems, it's imperative that you deal with them head-on. Then you can take action to mend past emotional upsets, disappointments, and heartaches. Uranus retrograde gives us a chance to take a different approach in such matters, which is very helpful and useful. Our old emotional reactions will no longer benefit or suit us, giving us the opportunity to find new emotional responses and understanding. Open your heart and mind to fresh and novel approaches to transcend to a higher vibration and way of thinking. In the pre-dawn hours, the moon enters Capricorn, ending its void of course that began last night. Over the next 2 days, as the moon waxes, we should expect some stabilization of eclipse energies. This doesn't mean that events won't continue to occur that shift our trajectory or force us to evolve our way of thinking. But under the Capricorn moon, we have an instinctive way of putting one foot in front of the other without stumbling into overwhelm. Patience and persistence will see us through our struggles if we refuse to let fear interrupt our progress.